Yes. Hello, everyone. How you doing today? Welcome to Positive Vibes Talk Friday. Yes, man. Happy Friday to you all. Yes, man. You all come on, join on the Positive Vibes. It's all good.
When our time has passed away and the world has turned around.
Yes, the topic today is how important is it to pray for our children and their children.
Wandering by the streets,
Yeah, it's a serious topic.
hunger and poverty.
Yes, man. You all call in.
Someone protect their destiny. But who's gonna be the one? Who's gonna be around? I hope their times won't.
Right now we're listening to the songs of the Wildfire,
Say a little prayer for the children.
a group from Trinidad and Tobago. They used to be around in the 70s.
Prayer that they might grow to see the world more beautiful.
So yeah, I'm doing this song because it's all about praying for the children based on my topic. And these are songs that need to be played on the radio back home in Trinidad and Tobago. Even all around the world, I'm trying to share it with the world right now. Listen to the lyrics.
They roam the streets at night. They learn to
Yes,
see
man, so you're calling.
their tender hearts are filled with war.
501-410-5772.
No love they'll find behind prison's door. They've got
Hope you
to
all
be
having a good
aware.
Friday so far. I know all my friends and family
In their
now.
minds there must be
Trinidad
no fear.
was on a lockdown yesterday. You know the COVID is real. I know you all was on a lockdown. But hope everything is going good, Hope you all are following protocols and doing what you are supposed to do to curb the spread of the COVID-19, all right?
I hope their times won't be sad.
Yes, I know you all celebrated Corpus Christi yesterday. So a lot of you all might have been planting one or two plants, flowers, whatever.
Prayer that they might grow to see the world more beautiful. Say a little prayer each night and day. Say it before you pass
Yes,
away.
man.
So their hearts would be filled with joy, love and harmony.
Hey, all my friends and family, don't forget that I am performing at
Say a little prayer.
this new place on a Tuesday called it Tiki Tuesday Carnival and Crafts.
Together.
Check me there from between 7 and 11 on a Tuesday. And also I'm at Sticky's every Wednesday from 6 to 9, so you all can check me downtown, alright? Those of you all who are celebrating birthdays, want to wish you all a happy birthday. Who are celebrating anniversary, happy anniversaries to you all also. And as I say, we're listening to the song of the Wildfire group from Trinidad and Tobago that was in existence back in the 70s. And as I say, I'm playing this song because it's based on my topic. Yes, man. How important is it to pray for our children and their children? Yes, I'm going way back and pulling some old stuff, some oldies in order to get my message across. Might infringe on copyright, alright? Yes, man. Listen to the lyrics.
What is gonna happen in a little while from now? When our time has passed away and the world has turned around. Children now I see wandering by the streets, hunger and poverty.
So yeah, call in 501-410-5772.
Someone protect their destiny. But who's gonna be the one? Who's gonna be around? I hope their times won't be sad. Say a little prayer for the children. Say a little prayer for the young ones. Say a little prayer that they might grow to see the world more beautiful. Say a little prayer each night and day. Say it before you pass away, so their hearts will be filled with joy, love and harmony.
So as I said, we gotta say a little prayer for the young ones. You gotta say a little prayer for the children. Yes, man. It's all good. I know a lot of people still don't believe in prayer. Hey, but prayer change things, all right? That's my belief.
They roam the streets at night. They learn to steal and how to fight. Their tender hearts are filled with war. No love they'll find behind prison's door. They've got to be aware. In their minds there must be no fear. Go ahead, you must be brave. Much more love to them you must give. But who's gonna be the one? Who's gonna be around? I hope their times won't be sad. Say a little prayer for the children. Say a little prayer for the young ones. Say a little prayer that they might to see the world more beautiful. Say a little prayer each night.
We got to say a little prayer, people.
Before you pass away, so their hearts would be filled with joy, love and harmony.
Say a little prayer. Put your hands together. Get down on your knees.
Oh, yeah.
You got to say, you got to do it.
Music of the wildfire. Hey. So as I say, call in 501-410-5772. The harp is in the house. Yes, man. Hey, don't forget tomorrow, we're going to work out tomorrow from 11 o'clock. Yes, we're going to work out Saturday. So come prepare to work out, get your body and your mind right. Yes, on Posytyve. Oh, yeah. So back to the topic as I asked today. How important is it to pray for our children and their children, which is our grandchildren? How important is it? Because a lot of us don't believe in prayer. A lot of us give up on prayer. A lot of us don't believe in God. We just want to live life. A lot of us know there's a higher being, but at the same time don't want to acknowledge that's the being that have us alive today. All right? Prayer move mountains, prayer change things. That's my belief. And what do you all think? How important is it in order to pray for our children and our children? So you all call me, man. Call me, 501-410-5772. All who's log on to Posytyve Vibes, the Hub Steel Entertainment page, who may be on YouTube right now looking on, call me. All right? 501-410. It's coming across the screen. 5772. Don't be shy. Call in and let's have a little discussion. You know, we got to say a prayer for the young one. We got to say a prayer for the generation. We got to say a prayer for all those who's living right now in order to try to teach the young generation how to live and how to live with kindness, with peace and love, unity, togetherness. Most of all is togetherness. We need to try to be together in order to get things done. We can't do a lot of stuff by ourselves. The world are made up of different people, a lot of different people, different ideas, different spirits. And the only way we will get things done and live a good life on the face of the earth is if we could come together as one. If we just see ourselves as just human being and nothing else, the human race and nothing else, that's the only way we can come together and get things done. Live happy, live peacefully, togetherness. Unity is strength. Together, if you're red, black, white, blue, yellow, purple, unity is always strength. Always remember that. So we need to unite no matter where we are in order to make the world a better place. We need to show more love. We need to show love and get rid of all that hatred that we might have inside of us. We need to get rid of it. Put it behind us. Show more love. Show more respect. Show humility to people. That's what we need to do. So people, we need to show more love in each and every way. We need to pray. I believe in prayer, and I believe that we need to pray for all the young ones, because I believe that I'm alive today because my grandmom, both my grandmothers used to pray for me a lot, and all my siblings. I had praying grandmothers. Praying grandmothers. Can't tell much about my grandfathers, and I know one of them used to go to lodge and church, but I know I had some serious praying grandmothers, and they used to pray every day, morning, noon, and night. I used to go to church because of my grandparents. Not my parents, grandparents. They're very important. They were very important. And I believe it's their prayer that guide me and have me alive today, because I used to do a lot of nonsense, But prayer changed things. And I believe their prayer is still with me today, So people, we listen to this song, Say a Little Prayer by the Wildfire. And these are songs that I grew up on that had a lot of meaning, that my father and mother used to play back home, and uncles and aunts used to play these songs with meaning. So we always had love and some value instilled in us from home, listening to these kind of music. And I believe these songs are supposed to be played on the radio channel to be well. We need to know where we come from. We need to know our icons. And we need to spread our music to the world, no matter how old they are. So listen to the lyrics, listen to the Wildfire. Positive vibes.
In a little while from now, when our time has passed away and the world has turned around, children now I see wandering by the streets, hunger and poverty. Someone protect their destiny. But who's gonna be the one? Who's gonna be around?
So talk to me, people.
I hope that time
Calling.
won't be
How
sad.
important is it to pray for our children
Say
and
a
their
little
children?
prayer for the children. Say a little prayer for the young ones. Say a little prayer that they might grow to see the world more beautiful. Say a little prayer each night and day. Say it before you pass away, so their hearts will be filled with joy, love and harmony.
Hey, special blessings, man, to Brent in the house. We got Michael Spring in the house also. Nice to see you all locked on.
They roam the streets at night, They'll learn to steal and how to fight. Their tender hearts are filled with war. No love they'll find behind prison's door. They've got to be aware. In their minds there must be no fear.
Calling people.
Go ahead, you must be brave. Much more love to them you must give. But who's gonna be the one? Who's gonna be around? I hope their times won't be sad. Say a little prayer for the children. Say a little prayer for the young ones. Say a little prayer that they might grow to see the world more beautiful. Say a little prayer each night and day. Say it before you pass away, so their hearts would be filled with joy, love and harmony.
Say a little prayer.
We got to say a little prayer.
Put your hands together.
Actually, we got to say a lot of prayers.
Get down on your knees.
Yes, man, I'm pulling back songs from long ago
You got to do
when
it.
I was just a little baby. But these songs had a lot of meaning. Yes, man, and we need to recognize where we come from and the meaning of these songs in Trinidad, from my island of Trinidad and Tobago. You know, I'm gonna try to play something
What's
from
a better investment?
Tony Wilson. I don't know if you all know Tony Wilson, but I'm pulling back some old stuff. You know, because it goes with what I'm talking about. You know, is it important? How important is it to pray for our children? You know, because I share my life because of my grandmom really praying for me so I could see the world in a better light. So I believe we need to do the same. We need to do the same. We got someone's calling, I think it's Mr. Springer.
Yo,
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing well, sir.
Yes, man. Nice to have you locked on.
Yeah, of course. You know, I always try to get in, listen to your positive message.
Yes, man. So the question that is, how important is it to pray for our children?
Well, the way I look at that, right? So, you know, yeah, it's important to pray for our children, because that's how we grow up, right? But I think we're in different times now where when we grew up, it took a village to raise our children, right?
Right,
Because everybody was looking out for everybody else.
right,
I feel like now people just looking out for themselves.
right,
See what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
So you could do all you can do. You know, we all have kids. You could do all you could do to prepare your kids for that life outside that front door. But as soon as they step out that front door, there's influences all across the place. So the kids and them, you know, even though you pray for them and you guide them as best as you can, once they reach out that front door, the influences that they receive shape their minds.
Right.
And then when they don't have that village to keep eyes out and discipline your kids, I get discipline from the neighbor, from, you know, school, everywhere, because it was a community. When they don't have that anymore, it's hard. But but never doubt prayer, never give up on prayer,
Right.
because, you know, at the end of the day, the man upstairs is the one calling all the shots.
You're right. You know, sometimes, because, you know, when we go to do stuff, we know it wrong, you know. But, you know, sometimes if you say, hear that voice, hey, don't do that, you know, don't do that. You know what I mean? You say, hear that voice, you know, because it's like the spirit falling in and telling you, hey, don't do that, you know. But now I wonder if these kids today just hear that voice. You know what I'm saying? I wonder if they just hear that voice saying, hey, don't do that, that's wrong. you know. Because the kind of things that they just be doing these days, a lot of shooting, a lot of this, a lot of that, like they have no respect, no love in their heart. So is there
Right.
any voice that they really hear not to do this or not to do that? You know what I'm
Well, the
saying?
thing is, I think the difference today is they're hearing voices, but it's the voices that they choose to follow,
Hmm.
right? Because yes, you hear that voice, you know your mother and your father raised you well, and they say don't do this, don't do that. But you're also hearing the voice of your peers.
Hmm.
You're hearing the voice of that man saying, "Hey, if you do this, I'll put money in your pocket."
Hmm.
You're hearing the voice of your friend saying, if you don't do this, you can't hang out with me no more. I cutting you off." So yeah, they're hearing voices, you know. It's just which voices they're selecting.
Right, right, right. Yes, man. Point well taken, man.
You know. So yeah, I mean, prayer is prayer. You know, we all grow up on prayer. Prayer not going away,
Right.
but but it's what's out there that needs to change. You
But at
know,
least,
we need to get back. We need to get back to that. It takes a village to raise a child.
well, boy,
Because
that look
if
like.
if because if we don't go back there, then there's no village, and without that village, we will have plenty problems.
You're sure right about that. But the way the world is today, villages, your neighbor don't even want to talk to you. You know what I mean?
True.
Um, it's crazy. The way the world just changed in a whole different light. You know, and that's why I play the song. Back from the wildfire,
Hmm.
because what I mean. You got to listen to the lyrics, and then I trying to um. I mean, the music is out there, but to present it to the world in a different way, because a lot of
Right.
good artists also came out of Trinidad and Tobago, and a lot of songs that haven't been heard out there. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And these are one of the groups, the Wildfire, never really talked about much unless it's really within Trinidad and Tobago and maybe in the Caribbean. So yeah,
Right.
and I'm gonna play something by Tony Wilson also. You remember Tony Wilson?
Yeah, man.
Yes, man. It's what I'm talking about. You see, these are the kind of songs that we were influenced by and helped make us and shape us into the people that we are today. You
Yeah,
know?
but you have to remember though. Are the parents playing those songs now? No. What them children them hearing on the radio now?
Oh, that's another thing. It's what the
Right?
radio play, the radio stations playing. You understand what
Correct.
I'm saying? And then,
All them hearing is juke this up and juke that up and
right,
wind this down and wind that up and shoot this up and shoot that down. You see what
right.
I'm saying?
But if parents don't listen to those things, the kids, I don't think the kids will really listen to it as much. They might listen to it on the
True.
outside, but when they
True.
come on the inside and they come home and listening to something different, you know, so you'll always have a toss up. But if you're only listening to one thing over and over, over and over, because if parents listen to that too, you know what I mean? Well,
It shape your mind, yeah.
yeah, yep, yeah. So it's a serious thing. And then another thing, I think that we don't pray enough. I think households don't have enough prayer in them again. You know, um, and
Well,
that's.
people these days pray conveniently,
Mm-hmm.
right? They pray when they need something. They don't pray when they don't need something,
Right,
and that's the difference, right? You can't you can't pick and choose when you do this.
right.
You have to do it, and you have to do it consistently. Good, bad times, all times. You know what I'm saying? So you can't just say, "Oh gosh, let me pray now because this one's sick," or this one I had no money, or this one no job. You have to pray when they're making big money and when they're healthy and strong like an ox. You have to pray too, because guess what? Praying there's different levels of praying. There's praying to give thanks.
Right.
There's praying to ask for things, right? So you can't pick and choose when you do it. You have to do it every day when you do it.
Yes, man. Point well taken. Point well taken. Mr. Springer, nice to have you locked on, man.
Hey, yeah, man. I figured I'd give you a call, check in. I ain't heard from you in a minute, so it's always good to check in and make sure everything is good. But keep doing what you're doing. Positive vibes. I sent my drone to Arkansas, but it missing, so I know what happened there one time. Um, but hey, love in the house, man. Bless and keep doing what you're doing, man.
Hey, love, man. Love, man. Nice to have you locked on, man.
All right,
Yes,
man.
man. Bless up.
Yeah.
Yes, that was Mr. Springer in the house. So we're going to do something by Tony Wilson called Africa. You know. It's all good. Listen to the lyrics, people. It's all about the lyrics. Coming out of Trinidad and Tobago back in the day.
You don't have to cheat to be a winner. You don't have to steal to get enough. You don't have to lie and call me brother. Sometimes I think I just about had enough. Another war begins in Africa. Another night of bayonets, guns and knives. The reason why it's easy.
Big songs back in the day.
It's diamond in the ground worth more lives. People make me cry. Sometimes when I'm alone, people make me cry. People make me sad. Some people in the world make me sad.
So as I say, just need to listen to the lyrics of these songs, you know what I'm saying? Serious message. A lot of deceit out there. A lot of people would know about this kind of music. Coming out of Trinidad and Tobago, right?
Sometimes I think I take my life too serious. There are many things that I don't understand. But I won't say to you that I'm not curious. 'Cause it will make me happy if we all make a stand. People make me cry. Sometimes when I'm alone, people make me cry.
So you're back to the question.
People make me sad. Some people in the world make me sad. 'Cause you don't have to cheat to be a winner. You don't have to steal to get enough. You can't take my land away and then call me brother. Sometimes I think I just about had enough. You take my land, you take my home, and then you use me. You're taking my inside out like a knife. You can't take it all away, then accuse me. It's diamond in the ground worth more than your life. People make me cry.
So yeah, that's Tony Wilson.
When I'm alone, people make
Songs you grow up on, you know, with meaning.
People make me sad. Some people in the world make me sad.
So yeah. So back to the question. How important is it to pray for our children, children? Yes, man. You know, these are serious topics, you know. Yeah, we need to get it right. We need to get it together. We need to know that our prayers is more influential than the people out there. We need to make sure that our prayers take more precedence than anything else. That if our children want to go the wrong way, they hear that voice. Do you hear that prayer? You know what I'm saying? You will know better. Yes, man. It's all good, it's all good. So yeah, but the real song for the day is from the Wildfire. Just trying to switch it up a little bit to let you all know exactly, what we used to listen to growing up. Songs with meaning that our parents used to play back home on our little record player, our stereo. Hey, I don't even think my kids know about that now. I'm telling you. So you all call in, one or two more callers. Positive vibe. This is how we doing it on a Friday. Don't forget to subscribe to my page, Vybyz Entertainment on YouTube.
In a little while from now, when our time has passed away, and the world has turned around, children, now I see.
Here we got Tommy Crump in the house. We got Christina Peters in the house. Tommy, how you doing, man? Yes, Christina, how you doing, Christina? Yes, I haven't seen you. Hope you're doing well. Hope life's treating you good, all right? Yes, man. Tell your mom and your dad I say hello. Yes, Christina, it's all good to have you locked on to my little show, Positive Vibe. This is how we do it on a Friday, all right? So you can lock in, subscribe to my page, Vybyz Entertainment, all right? Or you can call me on WhatsApp, 501-410-5772, and let me know. How important is it for us to pray for our children and our children's children? Oh, yeah.
At night, they learn to steal and how to fight. Their tender hearts are filled with war. No love they'll find behind prison's door. They've got to be aware.
Got to be aware, people.
In their minds there must be no fear. Go ahead, you must be brave.
Yes, man, I want someone else to call in. Let's have a nice little talk before I leave the set today.
But who's gonna be the one? Who's gonna be around? I hope their times won't be sad. Say a little prayer for the children. Say a little prayer for the young ones. Say a little prayer that they might grow to see the world more beautiful. Say a little prayer each night and day. Say it before you pass away, so their hearts would be filled with joy, love and harmony.
Say a little prayer.
Yes, man, say a little prayer. You got to say a lot of prayers.
Put your hands together.
You know, I got all my, well, I got 6 of my kids in Trinidad. Actually, I got 7 kids, all right? But 6 in Trinidad, and I got some grandkids in Trinidad, and I pray for them every day. Every single day I go down on my knees and pray for them. Because it's serious, you know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff going on in Trinidad and Tobago that I don't like. And you know what? It's guidance. All about prayer to help guide each and every one, friends and family too. You know what I'm saying? Try to pray for everyone who I know, even say who I don't know. Because it's serious. And if we all go down on our knees and say a little prayer, if everyone could say a little prayer, you know, this world could be a different place in order to live in. It would be a more beautiful place. You know, and pray sincerely. Because out here not easy. Even where I am right now in the States. You know, a lot of shootings. Anywhere you go, and it's teenagers. Teenagers, for whatever reason. Where is the love? Where is the respect? You know? So it's very serious, people. We need to say a little prayer for the young ones. You know, I still feel young myself, you know. I feel like I'm 25. But yeah, on a serious note, you know, my grandmom used to pray for me. I had two serious praying grandmothers. And where I was brought up, you know, we cannot be doing no nonsense. Like a lot of, you know, people in the village see, you know what I mean? You get a spanking. No, it's not like that. As Mr. Springer said, it takes a village to raise a child. Now no one care about you in the neighborhood. You can do what? They close the door, they shut the door, they ain't see nothing. You know, they don't even talk to the neighbor. All these kind of stuff. You know, I mean, time changes, not like long ago. But if we could instill some of the values, home values that we were brought up with, if parents could do that, because I know my generation were brought up with a lot of great home values instilled in us. So we need to instill it in our children and not, you know what I mean, not go away from these values. Yes, man, get another call. Yes, I'm not instilling these values, you know. Mr. Cole. So we need to do better. We need to do better as a people. We need to do better for ourselves and our children and our children. So, you know, they will see the world in a better light, and they will have a better world to live in on the whole. Because my grandparents are gone. You know, my grandparents are gone, but I have a better world to live in right now. Hey, Brent, how you doing?
Hey, blessings.
Blessings, man.
Yeah. See, I was in a little meeting, so I was on, but I see Michael was there. Michael said some stuff, so I kind of missed that. Blessings, Michael, and all who on the panel. So I've been looking at your stuff. I started listening to it, and then I had to jump off, but it was still running. I see you asked the question, how important is it to pray for our children? Now, I'm not sure what the other caller said before because I wasn't able to hear. However, I would say that before I answer that question, we should really put it as how important it is for us to teach our children how to pray.
Great point.
You feel me?
Great point.
Right? Because I know he's a man believing God, and I know, you know, I mean, you understand certain things where prayer is concerned, and prayer is important. But if we look at the Bible and we go back to Job lost all his children, and he prayed for his children every day.
Yep. Because
he knew the wrong that they were doing, but he prayed for them. But at the end of the day, he lost all of them. Right? Mm-hmm. So although we know that prayer works, right? I can speak for me. I know prayer works. And without prayer, we have nothing. Right? We cannot pray for people who don't accept prayer or who don't acknowledge prayer or who don't know what prayer is. And that might sound kind of harsh. But you can't pray for somebody who don't understand prayer or who accepts prayer or who believe in the power of prayer, because it comes to no avail.
Okay.
Right? Because every day you praying for, let's just say you praying for John. Every day you praying for John. But John don't believe in prayer. It takes two. John belief with your petition, right? Ignites prayer. You know? You feel me?
I hear you, loud and clear.
Yes. So when you pray for me, it's my belief that will ignite what it is you praying for him. Right? Because remember, it comes like a triangle. Your prayer going up for me, which goes to God. God in turn is going to bless me based on what it is you asking for me for.
Right.
But if I am not ready to receive that blessing because I don't believe that he would bless me, there is a break in the triangle.
Yep.
You feel me?
Feel it loud
So
and
then,
clear.
so then that does nothing for me. I am going to lose all what it is you putting out. Because people believe that when you pray, you're just praying. When you pray, you're putting out.
Yep.
Right? Prayer is not a joke. Prayer is a very serious thing. Prayer is a direct communication with God. Right? And the Bible says that God inhabits the praises of his people, which means the more you pray, he lives in that, it strengthens him. He lives in your prayer and your praise. Right? So the more you pray, it takes out of you for he to live on that. Right? And then when he's going to bless now, that's why the Bible says he blesses us abundantly. So now when he's going to bless, because of what he received from us, he now dishes out 10 times, 20, 40, 50, 60 times more. Right? But if it is the person on the receiving end doesn't want it, it goes to no avail.
Yeah.
Right? So it is very important for us to pray for our children. However, it is more important for us to teach our children how to pray and what is prayer and what's the power of prayer.
That is so serious. Point well
Right?
taken. You see why I just need you all to call, because you all come at different angles and different viewpoints. You understand what I'm saying? I might miss something, but hey, you come and you bring it, man. You bring it, and you're sure right. We need to teach our children how to pray and the value of prayer. Yes, man.
Yeah, because it's only then they would recognize. Right? Let's take carnal something like this. You have kids. You go on and spend $350 on a Jordan for your son. He's going to go on the basketball court with the first day with that Jordan, and he's going to do whatever he wants with that Jordan because he didn't work for it.
Right.
No. The table's turned. You tell your son, listen, you had to come and work with me to get that money to buy that Jordan. So he come out there now and he busting concrete, he mixing cement, he toting wheelbarrow. So he working, he's sweating, he feeling pain. When he buys that Jordan for $350, not even you could watch it. Because every time he wear it, he's going to clean it and put it back in the box.
Right. And he's not going on the court with it.
He ain't going on the court with it. Oh, nobody on the court is saying that at all. Only when he going to check his girlfriend, he coming out with that. When he coming out on a Sunday evening to line,
Right.
He coming out with that because he worked for that. So he knows the value of that.
Right.
And it's the same thing with prayer. If they don't know the value of prayer, they don't care.
Yep.
You understand? They don't care. Right? But when you teach them that now and they see the value of prayer and they understand, they now will accept. You know what? Because when you had to pray for your children, bro, it takes a lot out of you. Sometimes you're getting up 3 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock midday. You might be on work, you stop, you pull aside. Something going on with one of your kids or one of your family, you pull aside, you start to pray for them. Right? That is taking time out of your day, your energy to pray. Right?
Yep.
Because if you seriously know about prayer, you would know that it's a sincerity of heart. Right? So you have to be sincere to pray. And that takes out of you, right? Because you're pouring out, Prayers are pouring out.
Yeah.
So when you pour out all of that, and they don't understand that, it goes to naught. But then but if they understand it now, you know that, okay, you actually doing something because I know my children, they understand what prayer is, they can pray, they accept it. So I just pray with them for them to receive whatever they want. And in turn, you know what I mean? Everything will kind of run smooth and then it will. So we had a. It's important to pray for our children, yes, but it's more important to teach our children what is prayer, what's the power of prayer, and how to pray. And then now we pray for them.
You sure right about that?
So that's my little 2 cents there. I have to go back and when the program done and listen to what was the comments that the other
What was
speakers
that in the 2
spoke
cents?
about.
There's a whole dollar you put on there, man. There's a whole
You know,
dollar.
so yeah, so we have to watch that. You know, that is why most of the time you would hear a person say, "Pray for me as I pray for you." You understand? And we say that to people who understand prayer because we understand that prayer takes a lot out of you.
Yep.
You know, so we have to teach the young ones. We really have to teach them.
Got to
And if
teach
they
the young
understand
ones.
that,
And that is
we gotta
values that was instilled in us. You know, because as I say, you know, my grandparents used to real pray for me.
Yep.
It's not my mother and father used to tell me go to church, you know. It's my grandmother. Come, let me go to church. We go to church. You know?
Because they want you to understand. They want you to get that understanding of what it is going on. You know? Yeah. You know, so we had to open up our trend for that. And a lot of people, I've seen a lot of stuff all over the place that, you know, people talking about prayer and why they had to pray and why they had to pray. Prayer is what's going to heal us. Prayer is what's going to heal. You understand? Because the Bible say, if my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from the wicked ways. He said, then will I hear from heaven and I will heal the land.
Right.
And this is the stage we're in right now. We wicked, we evil, and we're not praying.
Yeah, well, take heed.
Yes,
Nobody want to humble. Nobody.
We're not humbling ourselves. Nobody want to humble themselves, right? And nothing is going to happen. Nothing is going to happen.
Yeah, you're right.
Right? We have to, in a collective, we have to all come together. We have to all come together and understand that. You know? And don't get me wrong, you know, if the world have 1 billion people, 50 billion or whatever, we don't need the 50 billion, you know, but we need a majority.
Yeah.
You understand? We need a majority. Right? Because the good will always outweigh the bad. You know? So we need a majority to come to that and give up certain things and turn away from certain things that we're doing and treating people better. It all boils down to all of that, you know what I mean? Living a better life, trying to do good, you know what I mean? And being sincere and honest to God, and, you know, and then things going to happen.
Then we can move forward as a people.
Yeah, we move forward as a people, right? Things could happen, you know, but yeah, man. Again, great topic. I was telling you, I was itching when I saw the topic when I turned on and I said, wow. But you know how it is, right? So I just take my lunch around this time so I could get in on the action.
Man, it's all good, man. It's always a blessing to have you all on and coming with your points and your views. You know, it helps a lot.
Right.
You know, because you touch on stuff that I wasn't even looking at. And it's very true. Right. We need to teach the children how to pray and the value of prayer. That is so important.
Very important.
You know. So yeah, man, nice to have you locked on, man. It's a blessing. I hope you're enjoying your Friday. And you know what I mean, I wish you all the best for the weekend.
Well, I mean, I had to enjoy it, I give thanks for life.
Yeah, we got to.
Positive vibes all the time.
Yes.
And on Wednesday, I left you. I made a comment on Wednesday.
I see that comment.
On your fitness show. Yes. When are we going to get some positive vibes apparel?
Yeah,
that's what I want to know. I train you on the spot now.
You know, I
want my muscle jersey. I want my muscle jersey. I have no muscle.
Before the exercise apparel, I had some stuff I was working on, masks and t-shirts, but these things come to a halt because of certain things that happened. So I'm now trying to get back these things in line, right?
Okay, no problem.
You know, the business side of it is a lot. And I had to try to find the right connection in order to get certain things done. Because, you know, you call up one or two people.
Well, you know, we here. You know, we always here.
Well, right. You know, but I
see Michael asking me what I want. Michael asked him what I want muscle jersey for. Well, I have no muscle. If I have a muscle jersey, I might look like I have muscle, Michael. You know? Right? If Daryl take a picture, he muscle and put it on the jersey and sell it. I can buy. My brother, always a blessing, and love it. And peace.
Love, man. All the way, man. All the way. Nice to have you locked on, man. Bless.
Yeah, bless.
Yes, man, people, that was Brent in the house. Oh yeah, the pan-stick arms, right, Springer? Yes, man. Hey, you know, last week we sure run for an hour and a half, and this week it look like we making the hour. So it's not like half an hour again. I mean, we just going with the flow. Back to the song of the Wildfire. Well, you know, I got to go anyway because I have a lot of stuff going on. Got to get a lot of stuff together. You know, and it's always nice to come out and talk to you all and put a good topic out there. Try to spread something positive with the world.
What is gonna happen in a little while from now, when our time has passed away and the world has turned around?
You know, I love this song. I really love this song.
Children now I see wandering by the streets, hunger and poverty. Someone protect their destiny.
So yeah, people.
But who's gonna be the one? Who's gonna be around? I hope their times won't be sad.
We gotta say a little prayer
For
for the children,
say a little prayer for the young
for all the young ones.
Say a little prayer that they might grow to see the world more beautiful. Say a little prayer each night and day. Say it before you pass away, so their hearts will be filled with joy, love and harmony.
So I want to thank you all for being right here on Positive Vibe, checking me out on a Friday. Subscribe to my page, share the Positive Vibe with your people, friends, family, co-workers, anyone. Let them know that Positive Vibe is on. Got a show called Positive Vibe, and it's on Monday, Wednesday, Friday,
They'll walk
and
the
Saturday.
streets at night. They'll learn to steal and how to fight. Their tender hearts are filled with warmth.
So let's take a little advertisement. You know, I can do a little advert before I
No
go.
love they'll find behind
So yeah, let's take a little advertisement.
D Harp Steel Entertainment presents Positive Vibes with Daryl Harp Edwards every Monday and Friday. Workout Wednesdays and Saturdays. Tune in to the live streams. It's all about performance.
Yes, man, it's all about performance. So yeah, people, I want to wish you all a great weekend. I want to thank you all for being here with me. I want you all to know that, hey, as Brent said, we really need to teach our children how to pray, the value of prayer, and we need to pray, keep praying.
In a little while from now,
We need to teach them the power of prayer.
when our time
So when they're
has
out there,
passed away,
they will know which is right from wrong, and they will know in their head that prayer outweighs all the destruction that's going on out there. And when someone try to lead them astray, they will know not to go in that direction. We need to teach them the values of prayer. All right. So yeah, people, as I said before, this song by the Wildfire, Pray for Our Children. I think this was in 1975 they did this song, coming out of Trinidad and Tobago. Just wanted to spread this music with the world. It went hand in hand with my program, and due to copyright, I think I could get away with these oldies, you know what I mean, to help advertise and sum up what I'm doing with my program. All right. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you all get the message that I was trying to get across. I want to thank the callers for helping me get across the message in different ways. It's always good when people call in. It's a blessing. And I want to thank you all, Mr. Brent and Mr. Springer. All right. You all have a great weekend. I'm the Harp in the house. I wish you all nothing but the best. Don't forget, tomorrow we're going to work out from 12 o'clock. Work out Saturday, 11 o'clock. Yes, we're going to work out 11 o'clock tomorrow. Work out Saturday. So come prepared to get the mind right and the body right. You all be safe. You all be blessed. Love you all.
No love they'll find behind prison's door. They've got to be